For a year, he did his research, planned his attack. Muhammad Soliman waited until his daughter graduated from high school, and then he burned his Jewish victims with a flamethrower and Molotov cocktails.
Soliman specifically targeted a group that hosts weekly events to bring attention to the Israeli hostages in Gaza. Federal hate crime charges and state murder charges have been filed against him. CBN's Wendy Griffith has our report.
According to the FBI, Muhammad Soliman confessed to the attack. He told investigators he wanted to kill all Zionist people and wished they were all dead. He said he had no regrets and would do it again.
Mr. Soliman stated that he had been planning this attack for a year. And he acted because he hated what he called the Zionist group.
Soliman specifically targeted the Run for Their Lives group, a national organization with a chapter in Boulder, Colorado, that hosts weekly runs and walking events aimed at bringing attention to the Israeli hostages still being held in Gaza. Dressed as a gardener, Soliman tried to blend in as he waited for his victims to march toward him before unleashing a makeshift flamethrower and Molotov cocktails on the crowd while yelling, "Free Palestine."
And then the attacker came out from the bushes and the trees the second time, and he threw another cocktail, and on the second one he lit himself on fire accidentally, and I imagine it's accidentally. He seemed to have a bulletproof vest on or some kind of vest, and then a shirt underneath it. And after he lit himself on fire, he took off the vest and the shirt, and he was shirtless. But he still had his Molotov cocktails in his hand, ready to use them, like ready to throw them and explode them on people.
The husband and father of 5 told investigators he waited until his daughter graduated from high school last Thursday to carry out the attack. He said no one knew about his plans, and he expected to die during his assault.
If we uncover evidence that others knew of this attack or supported the subject in this attack, rest assured that we will aggressively move to hold them accountable to the fullest extent of the law.
Officials say 8 people ranging in age from 52 to 88 were hospitalized Sunday with burns, and 2 of those victims remained in the hospital Monday. 4 other people suffered minor injuries. Federal officials say Soliman is in the country illegally. Born in Egypt, he lived in Kuwait for 17 years and moved to Colorado Springs 3 years ago and stayed in the U.S. after his work permit expired. Soliman was ordered back to court on Thursday. As of now, he's not being charged with terrorism, although the FBI is investigating it as a terror case. If convicted, Soliman could be sentenced to life in prison. Wendy Griffith, CBN News.
It just shows the ideology of hate that has been indoctrinated into these people. It's incredible. They hate Jews, they hate Zionism, they hate Israel, and they want to do everything in their power to wipe Israel off the map. In the middle of that confrontation, the world is taking their side, where somehow or other Israel is held to a different standard. They have to do different things in the conduct of their defense. And it's absolutely amazing that we're allowing our press to turn truth on its head, and instead of covering it for what is quite plainly there. Israel has a right to exist. It's established under UN law. It was established as a goal of the League of Nations. It was part of the San Remo Conference. Israel has a legal right to exist, and this ideology that wants to wipe it off the map, we need, as the civilized world, to stand against it and say, no, not on our watch. There's not going to be another Holocaust. We're not going to allow the genocide of Jews.